G'day YouTube, it's AG here with another replay, and we've got a real beauty of a game here. So great that we're going to waste a little bit of time at the start here, just talking about some of the stats of this tank while we wait for Tuck to actually get back. So one of the main things about this tank, the penetration on the standard rounds about 20 lower than normal, and the heat rounds about the exact same, 20 lower than normal. Where this tank stands out is, well, camo definitely, but where the tank actually stands out on its own is the 4-round autoloader being able to put out a really high burst of damage very quickly, making someone regret the day that they saw a TVP on the enemy list. So Tuck here is going to be fairly aggressive at the start. We can see him moving up here. He's going to be very, very careful. Where's one of the hits are there? That's what he's got to be careful from. He's been lit by a light. He needs to be really, really careful, otherwise he's going to take more damage here. That light getting mauled though. Tuck doing basically nothing and getting 1300 off the bat, and here's that burst. Watch this, 2, and he's going for the third, gets a third one in there, humping the rocks. Not great here for MGL Tuck. He fires off the last shot there. I'm not entirely sure if that was because he was mad at the rock or what that was. He gets 3 from the Progetto, puts 3 into the Progetto, so he's still got a lot of that burst out. Not all of it, but sometimes when you just need to hump a rock, I guess you just need to, at least in Tuck's case. So he's reloaded again. He's got that burst down. He's pinging here at these Jagdpanzer saying, "Hey man, what are you doing out there? Don't do that. That's not something you're wanting to be doing. You're never really going to get shots from there." I absolutely agree here with Tuck. Jagdpanzer are absolutely in the wrong spot. Should be where the Kranvan is or the Jagdtiger. Maybe even playing the one line, definitely not in what they call Death Road. So he sees some shots here at the T-103, gets one in, looks for another one, gets the second one in, puts a third in. I'm not sure why he leaves the sniper mode between shots, but maybe it helps him, I don't know. So the accuracy at range isn't that great on this tank. Thankfully, that T-103 having atrocious hull armor. The turret being pretty good, but the hull armor not great at all. Around 80 millimeters thick, I think we saw there. We'll see again here. So you can see about 134 on the side there. Gets one snap in. Nice shot. 3 are down on the enemy team in just under 3 minutes. So he might chuck a reload here in a sec. That would be my guess, as he does want to go in with as much burst as he can. Again, with these rocks, we might have to take you into a training room or something like that, and give him some training about how to avoid these rocks just popping up out of nowhere. He's going to push through the middle. I would have expected him to chuck a reload. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. So again, he has to be really careful. He's pushing up quite aggressively here. The British Light, the GSOR, doing a little bit of spotting. Nothing amazing. He does need to sort of move up and provide more eyes. The Kranvan also here with the TVP. He's going to try and pop out. You can see here the IS-3 has shots on the GSOR, probably shots on the Kranvan. Kranvan dies to that FE4005, and he has to be really careful he doesn't get hit by that, otherwise he's dead even on a a non-penetrating hash hit. He still likely dies. So he's decided against going there. He does chuck that reload. He's going to move up, and it's going to be interesting how he plays this. The light tank is moving up, trying to spot where that FE4005 is. And he found him, but he's dead. So that's into that. This is that clip potential here again. 1, 2, looks for the third. Really not sure why he does that after every shot. I'll have to ask him. One of the weirdest things that I have seen there. But we're now up to 3,000 damage, just short of 3,100, along with 1,500 assists. 1,300 from that light at the start, who put 1 round in and then took his entire health in damage to him. So, not a bad trade at the start for Tuck. He's going to put another one in. Puts 2. Can he get a third? Gets a third one in there in the track. This IS-3 just hating life. There's that accuracy. Only missing 1 out of 4, though, is not bad at all. He's on reload. IS-3 just hating life right now, wondering why him. Does respot him here. Is the IS-3? Yeah, the IS-3 looks like he's going to be backing off and hiding. A very slow play sort of game here by the enemy and by the allied team. We've lost the north. west flank, and you're going to see those coming down south, as you can see here now with the standard B. Tuck's just noticed it. He's going to have to move and get in a position to help them out. Otherwise, this one's going to be over pretty quick with 2 tier 8s and a tier 9 arty guarding the cap. The standard B is pretty low health. Going to see if he can pick up a shot here. Might be able to as he comes up through these bushes here. There it is. The arty ends up picking him up. And he's just looking for any sort of sneaky, sort of opportunistic shots. And that's exactly what this tank is. For anyone who's never played the TVP or the Skoda T50, they're opportunistic tanks. You really want to sort of catch someone out moving or in the open, somewhere where they're not able to deal much damage to you in return, and you dump the entire magazine in, and then you just pull a runner and you just leave. You leave him with all the angry thoughts they're now feeling towards you. He does get pinged by Artie to say, hey, you know, we need you up here, maybe go spotting. He's letting them know he's got 4 shells in the mag. Right now, though, it's just the T-44-100 that's doing the spotting. So the FE4-005 has pushed down into the south now from base. He was last seen around C9, C0, sort of in here, and that's where he picked up the light tank kill early on. So again, Tuck is keeping an eye on it, but he can't really push down with the T-28 prototype. The Martian has come up a little bit. He can stop a push, but he doesn't want to be going in on his own. He doesn't have the armor. He does have a fairly long reload. You can see here the Batchat is taking care of these tier 8s. There goes the T-44-100, who was doing all the spotting, I would assume there. The Scorpion G being the only one left. Tuck really needs to sort of get into this fight here. Again with the rocks, Tuck. I'm not entirely sure, buddy, what you're doing here. But yeah, we'll definitely have to find out what you say in the comments if you do leave one. So he's going to try and pick up this Batchat. He does see the Type 61. This is the sort of scenario you want. He puts one in, puts another in. Can he get a third? Gets a track. Gets a fourth in there and picks up the kill. The Martian being able to put one in there as well, which is super, super crucial as they are still down tanks. ISU's been lit, but he is on a reload. He's just coming up to the halfway mark in his reload now. Martian says, don't worry, I got this. Kills the Russian there. And we can see here that the T-28 prototype has fallen. There's going to be an FE4-005 that's feeling pretty hungry along here soon, along with the Pershing and UDES. And this is that opportunistic type that I'm talking about. Watch this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he's almost out of his APCR. He's got to be careful here. He's not going to load a full clip. So I don't know if he'll notice this and switch to heat or what he'll do. But you can just see how quickly he can dish that damage out. Now it's 6k damage and 2k assist. It doesn't look like he's noticed it, or he's going to do it anyway. He's going to load 3. Wow, this rock is really bothering Tuck. It's probably his greatest foe so far, I would say. So he's only got 3 in the mag. It's going to leave him a little bit short, about 320 alpha per shot, I believe. So he is going to be a bit short, pulling it around 1100-ish instead of around 1400 from a mag. So he's just looking to see if he can find the UDES. He doesn't want to run into that FE4-005. Scorpion G is a one-shot for the Batchat 25T, so he's going to have to keep an eye out. And that's why I think he's coming back here. He's moving to see if he can find any shots either on the Batchat or the T57. Batchat is one shot for Tuck, or really anyone actually at this point. So they need to get rid of the Batchat. He's their most mobile tank. The UDES after that. So there's the T57. Looks like one coming in. We don't know if that's a T57 or the Batchat. Both of these tanks are autoloaders, the T-57 having 4 shots, Batchat 25T having 6. So them firing shots and missing, always a good sign. He's going to try and sneak up and get the flank here. He's going to come down the sneaky way. Got to be careful he doesn't crash or take any damage. Martian on his own does manage to pick up the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, which is good. Going to have to be careful though for the UDES and that FE4-005. This is perfect. 1 and 2, and he is done. That is it for the T-57 and the Batchat. Well played. Every autoloader's dream right there. 1 shot for 1 kill across the whole mag. Doesn't quite manage to get 1 across the whole mag, but almost, because he only had 3 shells out of 4. So Tuck letting the Scorpion know, look, defend the base. Martian, just do what you can. I might go try and kill their arty. We'll remove that out of the game. And then the fastest tank is the UDES, which against the heat on the TVP isn't going to be bouncing anything. And then you're going to have the FE4 005, not very fast at all with those nerfs not long ago. You can see that he does pick up the Martian, probably an AP round. Killing the Martian, maybe a Hesh, we don't know. So the Martian completely gone now, so the Scorpion and the Yank Tiger are going to move in and try and pick up that FE4 005. What they really need to do here is probably have the Scorpion go first, try and use either the speed of the Scorpion or the fact the Scorpion doesn't have much hit points. Take the hit, and the Yank Tiger farms the FE4 005 for the remainder of his HP. Now he is looking for Artie here. He does have to be careful. I doubt Artie's going to be penning the TVP. It doesn't have great armor, but it's not quite that bad. You can see the 4005 here about to cop some heat right in the back here. Ironically bouncing one. Gets a fire there for 1 second. So 2 shots actually penned there with heat, ironically, on 11mm of turret armor of FE4 005 there. And the Artie does die. So that does it for the replay. And we're going to move over to the battle results now. So we're here in the battle results. No more rocks here, so Tuck is completely fine now. Walks away with 6 kills, so he gets his Top Gun. It's just shy of 7,000 damage at 6829, so he does pick up an ace. Gets the spotted medal for the light. Basically suiciding on Tuck, which was quite interesting. Walking away with just shy of 1,300 base experience, which is pretty good. And then we're going to check out the credits. Didn't fire much heat at all, so 3,200 in the credits earned there. Not bad. Does have to pay a little bit for that the heat clip, but not bad at all. So if you've enjoyed this, don't forget you can like and or subscribe, and you can always send me your own replays to my Discord or to my email. Both are in the links in the description. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Bail out! This video has had it.